Welcome back to Houston Life. It's time to uncork a little cheer with a lineup that brings something special to every celebration. Now, whether you're hosting family or maybe you're planning a cozy night in, or you're just looking for that perfect bottle to impress your peeps, from crisp whites and festive bubbles to bold reds made for winter gatherings, we recently caught up with advanced sommelier Wanda Cole-Nicholson, who says these picks will have your holiday table looking and tasting its very best. What are we talking about for a holiday table?
So many different options for our holiday table. So I brought a wine for like every aspect of your holiday soiree. So the very first one that I brought is the Piper Heidsieck.
Love it.
And that is for our toast.
That was quick, Derek.
I gotta say,
that was so quick.
Piper, this is my
Breakfast of
go-to
Champions.
gift. If I'm taking like a host gift to a party, Piper always has a great bottle. They won Best of Show Grand Champion at Rodeo and Corked Best Bites a couple years ago.
Awesome.
And they always have these cute little like accessories.
Their merch is very cute.
There's a little story behind that. So inside of the fire extinguisher is the Piper Heidsieck Brut, and that one is $39.99. However, they also just launched out the fire extinguisher. It's like a little cute fire extinguisher. In case of champagne emergency, break open glass. Break open the carrier.
Oh wait, okay, I think I can do this.
It's a snug
Look
fit
how
there.
Cute that is.
Because nothing says let's party like a bottle of champagne. This beautiful wine is a blend of Pinot Noir, Chardonnay, and Pinot Meunier. It is aged for at least 24 months on those yeast cells to give it some really delicious richness and bright structure. Because I don't know about you, but bubbles make me smile.
Yes.
And you'll be the life
Always.
of the party when you show up with your beautiful fire extinguisher, the Code Rouge Piper Heidsieck.
Well,
Because if there's a shit, you have to be prepared for your
So
champagne
good.
emergency, right?
Great way to
Absolutely.
start, Wanda.
Thank you.
Okay, moving down the line. This is a Sauv Blanc from Priest Ranch.
Yes, so that is a Napa Valley Sauvignon Blanc, and that particular wine is really, really unique. The feature is uniqueness for that wine. That wine is only available on their website from Napa Valley. It is bright, it's aromatic, it's festive. It really, really stands out with some tasting notes of some white grapefruit, some kiwi, pineapple, and a little bit of lime zest. Really, really bright acidity.
That's nice.
That wine, to me, is definitely a conversation piece.
It is. Okay, so exclusive on the website, but they have a great price point. So
They
it's
do.
something worth going online and
It
checking
is.
out.
So it's $30. So you can also look like the cool person at the party. So they're like, oh my God, where's this wine? Where'd you get it? You can't get it. You can't get it at such a market. You have to go to the website.
It is very aromatic.
Yes, like it jumps out the
tasty.
glass at you, and that is the nature of the Sauvignon Blanc grape.
Okay.
Super duper aromatic, super racy, great wine to get the conversation going.
All right. Okay, and what's next? Okay, I love Dow, but I didn't even know Dow made a Chardonnay.
Yes, they do. So Dow makes an incredible Chardonnay from Paso Robles.
Okay.
That one is the 2024. It is sourced from some high elevation vineyards in Paso Robles with some tasting notes of some buttercream, a little bit of apple, and just a little hint of creme brulee. I think it is a fantastic wine that you can serve as an aperitif. With Chardonnays, you can, you kind of hit or miss because some people don't like oaky buttery. Some people like Chablis and they like it a little bit more like lean and racy. This wine is a happy medium between both, and I think it's absolutely fantastic. You can break it open when your guests get there, use it as an aperitif, or you can also bring it to a holiday dinner as well because it's just so versatile and beautiful.
You're already knocking it out of the park. Every time I have to put down the glass, I'm like, no, I really, really like that one. And then you go to the next one. I'm like, oh, okay, no, this is my new one. I'm loving everything. This is going to impress all the palates.
Everyone. And it's also a great price point. That one is $18.99.
That is not bad.
So you can use it for your party.
It tastes
also.
better when the price point's good. I'm not kidding.
Always.
People often say too, like, oh, I'm not into Chardonnay. And I feel like if you give it a second look.
Yes.
I went through years that I didn't drink Chardonnay.
Same.
And I'm back on it now.
Same. And
It's
that's
my
one of the
favorite
reasons.
with turkey and holiday gathering. Like the holiday food, the Chardonnay always rocks for me.
I agree. And that one has really bright acidity. So it's going to make every bite of your holiday spread even that much more delicious.
Very nice.
Okay, so we got some California wines we just tasted. Now we're moving on to Spain.
Yep, we're going to hop over the big pond and we're going to go to the Familia Hernandez Rivera. We have the Tinto Pesquera. This is a Tempranillo from the region of Ribera del Duero.
Wow.
So Tempranillo is a native indigenous grape to Spain. It's like Tempranillo to Spain is like what Napa Valley is to California.
I see.
So this is a family-owned winery. passed down through the generations, and they pay homage to the Tempranillo grape. They source it from high elevation vineyards where the climate is very continental. So you get wines that are very, very bright with deep fruit and great acidity, and it's made by women. So you know, anything that is run by women
is always
you got
better.
The girl power
It's
to it.
always better.
It's better. And Wanda, I mean, you obviously love wine. You're a wine enthusiast, but you're also an advanced sommelier, and you really know your stuff. I can't brag on you enough. Take her advice. She is the absolute expert here.
That's why we invite you back so often.
Thank you so much. I'm just showcasing this beautiful art that these winemakers have made for us to share with our loved ones.
It is art.
Because sharing is caring, right?
Yes.
And she's a nurse, so she can save your life.
Right, if you drink too much.
I can do that too.
Don't drink too much.
Please don't. Please don't. We want to have fun today. I don't want to have to put on my scrubs.
Okay, another red, and this is back over to California.
Back over the big pond, all the way to California. I have the Dow Soul of a Lion. This is a Cabernet Sauvignon.
Ooh.
Also from Paso Robles, but this actually comes from Dow Mountain. The vineyards are 2,200 feet above sea level. So what do you have? You have all of that bright sun, all of that beautiful light that is making the wines rich, but also you have cooler temperatures, so you have bright acidity. So this wine has a story. So this wine was made by Lebanese winemakers whose father actually moved them from Lebanon to France during the Civil War to protect the family. And it was in France that they found their love for wine. They really, really got into the wine culture and started making wine. Then they moved over to California. This wine is named for their dad, who was really courageous enough to move the entire family over to France to escape the Lebanese War.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Soul of a Lion. What a
Yes.
great name. But this is also the splurge on the
This is a
list.
splurge.
You're finishing with the home run.
Yes,
See,
I'm
you had
finishing
us
with a home run.
these. This is
It's amazing,
fancy.
and it has a story, and this wine is dressed to impress. Like, this wine is definitely a stunner. So you're going to a holiday party, you really need to impress someone, you want to get a high-end gift, Dow Soul of a Lion is definitely your stunner.
And pricey, around
It is.
150.
That one is $150.
Oh my gosh.
You know, it's funny because
Oh my gosh, I almost
right?
fainted. No, this is
The first sip,
Please, I don't want to
first
do
sip I
I
took,
don't have
I
my
was like,
nursing skills.
tastes like money. Of course, this is the most expensive
like
bottle.
money.
Yeah.
It smells like money. It does. Well, this was a nice range. I mean, from prices around $16 up to $160, $59. Yeah, that is a splurge for sure. But Wanda Cole-Nicholson, it's always great seeing you.
Thank
It
you.
is. It is. Cheers to you,
Always.
Wanda. Thank you so
Happy
much.
holidays.
Love that.
Great holiday season.
Thank you.
You look like a holiday today.
Thank you. You all look like a holiday, too.
So festive.
love when you're
It's
in
always
studio.
fun seeing you.
Thank you.
Okay, when Advanced Sommelier Wanda Cole-Nicholson gives you a suggestion, you need to take it seriously, okay? Because she knows her stuff. We'll be sure to post those options on our website, HoustonLife.tv, under the Scene on HL section. It's like when Derek Shore gives me a recommendation. I take it seriously. I take it to heart.